Okay, so check this out. I have no idea what just happened. So I just posted the first clip. I don't know if it's going to be black or whatever the case may be. But guys, my whole screen went black. The whole entire screen went black. So, like I said, I am your host, Donna Taylor, and I totally don't even know what happened, but I'm back. So I'm going to go ahead and get my guest on. That is crazy, 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 crazy. But it is okay. It is all good. We still gonna do this interview. We still gonna do this interview. So could y'all see me, or did I just go totally blacked out? It just totally went black. Okay. All right. So we did, but I was like, whoa, I could see him, but he couldn't see me. So the way I told you earlier,
All right, we're gonna try this one more time.
I was like, whoa, because I went totally black, and then the whole screen went black.
Yeah, it just had froze up on you. That's it.
No, but I couldn't even see myself. It totally went black. Yeah, I was like, oh. Ebony said I was gone, girl. You know I was gone. But yeah, so welcome. So the word I chose for you today truly speaks volume for where you're at right now in your life, and that's boldness, because you have soared past what people thought you was going to do. And a lot of that, it took boldness for you to do it. And so go ahead and tell people who you are, where you reside, and then we're just going to go ahead and get into some great dialogue, because I got questions for you, so many questions for you.
Yeah, I'm a father first, a future husband, and a realtor.
I'm waiting.
Which I really, a realtor, which I really enjoy being, and a mentor. I just wear a lot of hats, and I'm not afraid to try different things. That's it. That sums me up. A risk taker. And,
she said she can't hear you. You got to talk a little louder.
I said a risk taker. That's what I consider myself. And I'm faith driven. So I believe in a power greater than myself, and I go off that. If something been done, that means it could be done again. So
exactly. And so since the last time we spoke, you're author, but have you started writing your next book, or are you working on other stuff?
I'm building up to the next book. See, I have to write off experiences.
Okay, got you.
I don't like to write off something that I don't know about,
that you haven't
been through.
Right.
So I have to write off experiences. So this book would can you hear me now better?
Yeah.
Sheena? You can hear me better?
She was like, yeah.
Okay, great. But the next project book, it will be probably the end of next year. Because I can talk about the different businesses I've been in, and how I went about doing them. So if I put anything out there, I want it to be able to help people.
So now, since you last been on, you got your real estate license.
Yes.
So how was that process?
It was a long process. Like they say, people only see the end results. They never see what goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
It actually took a lot of sacrificing. A lot of nights, I would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And study to 12 or 1 o'clock at night. I actually have failed the test 4 or 5 times. So that comes in with just persevering over taking no for not taking no for an answer.
Right.
I shedded a lot of tears towards that, because I went all in. And
right.
I'll tell you how good God is. As you know, I had a troubled past, and they do an extensive background check for you to become a realtor.
Right.
They do an extensive background check. And,
right.
By the grace of God, I still push forward.
Right,
And
right.
I tell you, after
Yeah.
we finished
Everything.
everything, I had to sit in front of a board. Yeah, I had to sit in front of the National Real Estate Commission. Um,
Right.
and they heard about once I explained the things that I was doing in the community and stuff.
Hmm. So when you say
Um,
you had to go before a board, is it because of your past?
yes, yes.
Wow.
They went back. They went back over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, they went back over
So do they
20
do
years.
that with everyone that want to be in real estate?
Yes. Yeah. I think some people have the impression that I could
Wow.
just take a test. I could just take a test and become a real estate agent. Um,
Right.
I guess if that was the case, you have a lot more people doing it. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a real intense test. Um,
Mm.
and very seldom a person passes it the first time.
Right, right.
On top of that, it's $150 every time you take the test.
So how many times did you have to take it?
I had to take it about 4 times.
Wow. And so do it be the same questions or do it be different questions every time you take the test?
Different questions every time you take the test. So you may fail one part. And
Mm-hmm.
the good thing about the test though is that if you don't pass one part, uh, if you pass one part, you don't have to take that section over again.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
That's a plus to it because you have to take a state and a nation side, a nation test, so a national test. So that's real estate overall, and one is about the laws and the rules and regulations in North Carolina or the state that you live in. So
So why real estate? Why? Because you are author, you have your own clothing line, you have your own company. But what was the factor to you becoming a realtor?
actually, it's something that I always inspired to do, but I didn't have the boldness, as you said, or the
Yeah.
confidence
Yeah.
or resilience, as Sheena
Hmm.
said, to go through with it.
Right.
Sometimes the negative thoughts can prevent you from accomplishing great things. And
Right.
it did that to me as well. But
Hmm.
the great thing is that during the pandemic, the nonprofit has slowed down and other things. So
Right.
um, I knew I still had to provide for my family and myself. Um,
Right.
and I just took all that time and invested it in myself. My peer support license and certification, just anything educational that I could do, I did. So I just went all in. Um, I invested everything I had, and it was well
Wow.
worth the sacrifice. Um,
And,
it's been really
and I
good to me.
think you're doing really good. So how many clients do you usually have, at one time? Because I see you do it. I was like, he's doing some amazing things. And the one thing that I love about you is because I remember when you first started, even, doing fashion shows, how, you would do what you have to do, you would be in, be out. And that's why I chose the word boldness for you because I seen you had boldness, but still you was like, yeah, But then all of a sudden it's like, wow, he is really doing amazing things. And now you're just doing your own thing in your own right. You're speaking in boldness. You're not afraid to step out and try different things. And so now that you're a realtor, your photo shoot game has became bold.
Um, because I have to represent myself. No one's going to represent me like myself, such as
Right,
myself. So I'm assisting people with the biggest purchase that they make in their life. That they're gonna one of the
right,
biggest purchases that most people make in their life, whether it be a building or leasing that storefront for their business or purchasing a home. So
right.
um, it's a certain standard that I would look for in a realtor, and that I would,
Hmm.
if you take pride in yourself and your appearance, that means you'll take pride when you're working for me or you handling my business. That's how I
Exactly.
look at it.
Exactly. And so now that you're in this market, do you work for a firm? I think it's called, what's the name of your firm you work with? The the real estate firm is called NC Real Estate Firm. That's who you work with right now?
Yeah, I'm North Carolina real estate firm. They're treating me very well. But
Good.
as I said before, I'm not gonna have limitations on my career. So eventually within the next 2 to 3 years, I have my own brokerage firm.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Is that something that you are working towards? Just right now, you basically just getting your feet wet how you need to run this. So when you have your own company, you know the ins and outs, with what you're doing. And you're helping a lot of people like Michelle, we worked with her, and it's amazing to see that she is utilizing people that she knows, to help her get her
Because I make
footing.
things happen. I make it happen. That's why. Because I make it happen.
So do you have a slogan for your being a real estate agent? Do you have a slogan?
If you're looking to sell or buy, choose Dion Wingate, your agent with the bow tie.
I think JT would have liked that. I think he would have liked that. And so,
definitely.
do you ever get frustrated when you can't get your clients what they need, or when their loan may not be approved?
Yeah, being like where I come from, my beginnings, I always, even if I can't, I utilize every uh, option or resource I have to
Right.
make sure that they're satisfied. Or if they can't get that, what I do, if it's a credit issue, I get someone that's in credit to help them build their credit back up, or whatever the situation may be. Because that's why I got into the business to do that, actually, to because we need to become more homeowners and owners of businesses
Yeah.
and stuff. And I think it's better. I see a lot of African American females, but I don't see too many African American males in this business.
And so, do you see a lot of African Americans in the market now, or buying houses now, versus like, when we was growing up, we did have homes, our families had homes, but do you see now that the African Americans are now looking to purchase homes versus, staying in apartments or just settling and say, well, I can't do this. I don't see this happening for me.
Yes, I do. I see that because now what I'm starting to realize is that a lot of our people are thinking about home ownership, and my main thing is simplifying things for you. If things seem complicated, we always choose to walk away and ignore them or don't want to deal with them. What I do is simplify.
Right.
That's my thing. I simplify it. If you think, I've gotten people homes or storefronts that didn't think that they could get it because, look, I've been getting told no all my life. So
Right.
no, I know this seems cliche, but I heard it a lot of times. No means next opportunity. So
Right.
I've been getting told no. Yeah, it does. It does get frustrating, but I don't take it personal. I know that I can't show them that I'm frustrated. I have to make something happen for them. That's why they chose me. So yeah.
Right. And so what is your clientele like right now? Because how long have you been actually in it?
I've been in it over 6 months. I have, I have over 7 clients.
Wow.
That's
And so,
that I'm looking for
that's pretty
property,
good
looking for storefronts for.
that's pretty good for a person starting out.
They say that's amazing. That my firm couldn't believe that I've done it, but you know, it's just that determination. My firm didn't help me. No one didn't help me. So I take pride in that too as well. I had to navigate and make a lot of mistakes. But they really weren't mistakes. They were learning experiences actually at the end. So
And how did you handle those learning experiences? So let me ask you this: real estate, you really have to be good with numbers, right?
What?
Or do they have like a? I said with real estate, you have to be good with your numbers. So do you have like an outline? Do they show you step by step, or you just got to figure it all out?
Now firms do help, but my firm didn't help me do nothing. So which turned out being the best thing for me.
Right.
Because if they would have, I would have thought that it was just that real estate was just selling houses. I didn't know that I could sell a building. I didn't know that I can, you know, I didn't know any of that with them, but all I knew is that I have a 15-year-old. I know I had a 15-year-old daughter. I have a fiance. I had bills to pay. That's all I knew. And I put all my money, all my resources into the school and to lawyers and to everything to make this thing happen. So I couldn't sit around and just worry about what the firm was telling me to do. You know.
Right. And so what's your work hours like? What's your work hours?
24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. I have so much business now. I hired a contract coordinator.
Wow.
They take care of all that for me.
For your real estate stuff. So didn't your father, he was never into, he didn't go to school, not that I know, but he used to love to buy real estate property and then, you know, turn them over and stuff. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Ebony, if you're on here, somebody? Yeah, I'll go out. We're going to go out because I don't know what happened. We're going to go out and then we're going to come back in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to get him back on. I don't know what happened with trying to get him on, but we're going to do this. He's already invited, so I have no idea what happened. So we're going to try this for the third time. I'm going to go out and come back on and see if I can get him back on again.